In the 70s and 80s, you learned how to drive by having your parent throw you on their lap while they're driving.
Looking up over. I was probably, I don't know, 10, 11.
I loved to drive from a very early age.
I did hear rumors once about Mark driving his friend's car when he was like 13.
Driving when I wasn't supposed to drive and then stealing my mom's car.
My first car was a Mercury Zephyr. It was poop brown, had a bench seat in it.
I'm warning all of you that if you ever see Paul Wahlberg driving a vehicle, pull over to the side of the road or drive really fast and get the hell out of the way.
I'm not driving with you anymore.
This is not me picking on Paul. This is me protecting innocent lives.
Growing up in Dorchester, Massachusetts, there were 9 of us kids under one roof.
It used to be, oh God, those Wahlburger kids. And today it's, whoa, it's the Wahlburgers.
How are you? My mission in life was always to open my own restaurant. Being in business with my brothers was never the plan.
It always comes down to family and having each other's backs.
We want to conquer this together, so we're up for the challenge. This is our family, our story, and our burgers.
Excuse me, so you ready to order?
What's up?
Hey, what's up, brother? How are you, buddy? Good to see you, man. I've heard that Dale Earnhardt Jr. was in town. I've always been a big fan of his, and I had an opportunity to go and have lunch with him, and I thought, bring Drama, too, because I knew Drama was a fan. So how long are you in town?
Just today. We're doing some media for the Chase, and a lot of drivers are all over the country, and they send me to LA.
Nice. So how many races in the playoffs?
It kind of goes by rounds. We have 3 races, and then some guys are eliminated. Yeah. And then we have 3 more races and eliminate some more guys, and it ends up with 4 guys going for it all in one race at Miami.
How many laps is that race? How many miles?
400 miles.
How much weight do you lose per race?
Anywhere from like 8 to 10 pounds of water weight. It's all water weight, just sweating. But
I didn't grow up watching NASCAR, but I am becoming more of a fan. Cousin, we might as well get a Wahlburger sponsored car out.
Well, we can make it happen.
How much does it cost?
Well, you got Xfinity Series, which is kind of like our AAA. And
yeah, we don't want that. We want the big time.
The big time. The big time is going to be
$1 million car?
Probably 800 to $1 million race, yeah.
Just casting one of them films. We got it. We'll make a movie together, and then we'll wrap your car up in Wahlburgers.
Sounds good.
I would love to put him in a movie, and I would love to get him in a Wahlburger car. I would love to see the W going around the track. That'd be cool. I almost totaled my minivan. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't really look in the mirror too good. I went to pull out, and this car was just like almost into oncoming traffic. It's like, man, my minivan's got some power.
Does it?
Well, I got a Toyota Sienna with the rims, tinted windows. It's got a satellite TV.
Sounds good. We got a race in New Hampshire this weekend, so you gotta come out there and check it out.
Can I get in a race with my minivan? If I can't go, if I have a meeting in New York, my brother is definitely gonna come.
All right.
Yeah.
That'd be great. I think they can bring some burgers.
Yeah. Yeah, you want some food?
For the guys.
Absolutely. They can really eat whatever they want. It's actually really good fuel before a race to load up on a couple of OFDs. We got our closest restaurant to New Hampshire is in Linfield. Where is the race in New Hampshire?
Loudon.
Yeah, it's close. We'll get you some burgers. What's up, Bran?
What's up, Doc?
Look at these muscles.
Yeah, I do what I can.
Wow, you're looking sturdy. I stopped by the Baker Hotel because my nephew Brandon is in town. Brandon has aspirations to follow Mark and me into the entertainment business. In my career, I started in the music business and transitioned into acting. In Mark's career, he started in the music business and transitioned into acting. Brandon is sort of looking at a similar path.
Maybe you can give me a hand with some stuff.
You could go to Johnny Drama and get some musical tips.
Well,
He's right there in Boston.
He is. Drama's up here with the legends of all time.
Some things ain't always what it seems. Wahlburgers, natural extreme.
I mean, look, I don't produce and write the way I used to unless it's something, real close to me. Like with New Kids, I do a lot of writing and producing and stuff. But your blood.
Yeah.
You got the look, man. You got muscles. You got the handsome face. Can you sing? Do you rap? What do you want to do?
I want to sing. I did at your wedding. I did a little something.
You did sing at the wedding. That was pretty good. I was drunk, though. I might not have really
that might have been why everybody thought it was
might have
good,
tuned you up.
Yeah.
He did sing after the after party, after the wedding, but everyone was passed out drunk, so no one really heard that. So that doesn't count. He also had a chance to perform at Madison Square Garden, but he kind of chickened out. So if he's going to prove to me that he has what it takes to be a singer, he's really going to have to step up now. You sure you don't want to work with Johnny Drama? You sure you
I
don't?
told you, we'll get up. We'll work our way up there.
Nacho and Johnny Drama got a whole industry going.
After meeting Dale Jr. and getting to know what a big deal the sport is, we're really hoping that Paul is going to like this NASCAR event, so this is going to be a great opportunity for us to be in business with NASCAR.
Bob and I get up to New Hampshire Motor Speedway. I didn't know what to expect going to a NASCAR event. I've never been to anything like that. Mark's all worked up because of NASCAR. So Mark volunteered me to bring up burgers.
You know, we thought we left early enough. Then a couple of hours in, Paul's panicking over the hamburgers being cold. You think we'll see Danica?
These burgers are 2.5 hours old, man. They're not going to be good.
You think we'll see Danica?
These burgers are 2.5 hours old, man. They're not going to be good. So now I'm bringing cold burgers up here. And that's not how I want to do this.
Of course the burgers are cold. We've been sitting in traffic for hours.
Hey, is the right truck?
I recognize these guys.
Who wants the
All right, Ricky
burgers?
Stenhouse
Hey,
Jr.
Who doesn't? Hey, I'm Greg Biffle.
So,
It's awesome.
yeah, we got some food for you guys.
All right, great.
Yeah.
It's a little cold.
Yeah, Dale told us you were coming by to bring us some burgers, but
Yeah.
we figured they'd be warm.
He didn't say they're going to be cold.
You can guys give me a minute. I'll, heat them up on the grill. They'll be beautiful.
We got something better than the grill.
Better
Yeah.
than the grill?
Let's do it the old-fashioned way.
All right.
We got the guys
High
out here.
horsepower grill that will heat it up right for you.
I'll figure it out.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
High horsepower.
Grill rated by horsepower?
Where we going?
Right here.
This is the grill?
Yeah, so we're going to do this NASCAR style.
How hot does the engine get?
We got 750 horsepower in here. It's going to get hot enough, baby.
So you want to put the burgers on the engine
Yeah.
and heat them up?
Absolutely.
Is that how they do it in the
That's
country?
how we do it in NASCAR. This is a high-performance machine. If you want it medium rare, well done, we can get it done with this, baby.
We're just reheating. These guys don't know us too well if they think they're going to pull one over on us.
I'll start it up.
Get it going.
It really has to climb in?
You're the cook. Go ahead, let him do it.
All right, now stand back, stand back.
He's making a panini burger.
Back in the day, this is how the guys would come to the track, bring their car, they need to warm something up, put it right there.
Hey, what about roadkill? Do they cook roadkill on that? All right, I think it's done. Look at that. It's like a panini.
All right, all right.
I think they were pulling your leg, Paul.
We do this all the time. I'm sorry, man. Now we know why my brother Mark likes these guys. They have a sense of humor. Guys,
Yeah.
Wow, that was a great idea.
where the hell did they come from? They're eating the extra burgers we brought, and they're eating them cold. This is bad for business because these NASCAR drivers love burgers, and I don't want to let people down. So I don't want to be associated like that.
You didn't get it warm, did you?
Yeah.
No, it went, we waited a while, too.
Well, these are delicious.
They are very good.
Do me a favor, come by the restaurant. Let me cook them fresh for you.
Absolutely, I will.
This,
If it's this good or better, I'm in.
I can't make it. I got to get back.
Okay.
Danica's calling me home, so I got to get back.
Hey, who is the
but this is
person in this
delicious.
relationship?
This is delicious.
no.
I got yard work to do.
I'll actually give him a hot burger. He'll be able to try it, and then he can really judge.
What do you usually say to a race car driver before he, like...
Just tell me to go fast. You know what I mean?
All right, go fast. Thanks, guys.
Hey, thank y'all, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
Will
Thank
do.
you. Nice to meet you.
Nice
All right.
So what kind of music you feel like you want to do?
I like R&B. I'm a big fan of R&B.
Really?
Yeah,
Do some Michael
90s
Jackson?
style.
What-
Yeah, I like Mike.
One time at a high school dance, I jumped out in the middle of the dance floor when Michael Jackson's song came on and started to do the moves. And I learned that even though I didn't do the moves good, the confidence and belief that I had really sold the audience. A lot of people with a lot of talent aren't good performers. You know, you have to be willing to put yourself out there for the whole world to see.
Just don't break the window like Michael Jackson did.
And sometimes that may mean making a fool out of yourself in the middle of the street.
Don't dent me. Don't dent me. Ah, you're gonna dent my freaking hood. You gotta be delicate.
Jump on him.
Yeah, but Michael Jackson did it in penny loafers. You got
freaking LeBron James is on. You could jump on a car. Anyone could jump on a car. But to jump on a car without damaging the car, that's a gift. Brandon, you are now going for your first singing lesson with the legendary Rob Lewis. I'm bringing Brandon to see Rob Lewis because Rob Lewis is probably the most musically gifted person I've ever known in my life. He's a music director for Christina Aguilera and Babyface and New Kids and you name it. You name it, he's worked with them. Drink that tea. Drink that tea. He may not have a future in singing, I'm realizing, but he may have a future in comedy. This is really making me laugh. Let me hear some
I know. I bet. La 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 la.
Yeah, except it's la 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 la
La la la la la la.
Yeah, just raise that note up a little higher.
La 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 la.
Your tuning fluctuates, but it ain't bad. Mine fluctuates too. Most singers sing off key. If you're an up-and-coming singer, you can't sing off key because you will be judged for it. If you're in a famous singing group with 15,000 fans every night, you could sing off key because most times they're screaming so loud they can't hear you singing anyway. I don't think I've ever sang a whole song in concert in the right key.
Yeah.
What can we do?
Whatever you want to. Greg's crew is going to bring us down to their pit. And we're really going to see what it's like to do this job.
Here and really drive it on there.
This doesn't look hard. It's taking off lug nuts. You gotta knock it on.
Really
You really gotta commit. Bang it on there. That one's stripped. Paul ran. Come on, Wally. Huh? No, I can't. If I can't do this very well, Paul's gonna be terrible.
I was told I didn't have to handle any heavy machinery when I got here.
You don't want to kind of like push on it. You want to really snap it on the lug nut.
Okay. Paul's a great chef, but I'm a little worried about him around power tools. Hey, Mobley! What happened, Mobley? You're the older brother. You're supposed to show me how to do it. And you just did. He's good, man.
Greg Biffle's team made us part of the experience. This is amazing. This is awesome.
He's good at playing with his nuts. Shake and bake, baby. Come on. You ever think you'd be this close to a NASCAR?
No,
Can you believe all the stuff that goes into this?
that's crazy.
This is $1 billion industry.
It's all sponsor driven. Mark is right. This would be a great opportunity for us to have a relationship with NASCAR.
Wahlburgers is a business that is expanding rapidly, so I want to continue to try new things to build the business.
All right, boys. This is pretty big. This isn't like, you know, a go-kart race, man. This is like NASCAR. This is huge.
The smells, the sounds, everything, the visual. It is amazing.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, win!
Greg Biffle's team, he put us in the chairs, he gave us the headphones. They made us part of the experience.
Being there, being in the pit,
Green flag in the air and we're underway.
the roar of the cars. I mean, it is amazing.
Kawasaki all over the back bumper of Greg Biffle.
And to see Biffle get to the front of the pack,
Angelo's gonna be pushed hard.
Is awesome!
but they just put up a caution flag.
What the hell is up with a caution flag? What is a caution flag? Like, was someone trying to cross the street or something?
Greg Biffle's still trying to hold on to it as he runs that higher line. Down the back stretch they go. Hart making the move. To the inside and Harvick back to the front.
Man, that caution flag blew it.
Biffle ends up fourth.
Greg almost got it. Fourth is pretty good, though. put on a great show, man. It was a lot of fun.
With everything that happened today, and all of the sights and sounds and everything, I completely forgot to do what I was supposed to do, which was say, hey, do you think we could get a logo on one of these cars? Thank you, thank you. I'm a little nervous that Mark's not going to be happy. This is not going to be good.
Robbie Lou.
What up, homie?
Robert.
If Brandon doesn't have any talent or any potential, Rob Lewis is going to be honest enough to let me know that we should cut it right here.
You can't get nervous now. Rob's big time. You know, just don't get overwhelmed. Just don't get loose. Keep it loose.
The downside is, if you put yourself out there and you really stink, the whole world's going to kind of know about it.
Look at it like a bullseye. Shoot straight to the middle.
Also is the breathing.
I've
Gotta
been
get a
trying to
good
work
full
on-
breath. There you go, a nice full breath right down in your diaphragm.
Yeah, you gotta act like you're talking to your lady, and you gotta be like, you know, smooth like 90s R&B. It's just identifying the notes, man. and
Yeah,
just saying-
exactly. You know, I can hear that it's off a little bit.
Don't try to slide up to the
Yeah,
notes. Just hit
okay.
it like, you know, Mary had a little lamb. Like Mary had a little lamb. 1, 2. 90s R&B.
Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb whose fleece was white as snow. Is that?
I'm not laughing at you. Even though Brandon has a long way to go, I'm really impressed with him today. He showed me a lot of confidence, a lot of swag, and a little bit of potential.
First time I sang in front of Maurice Starr, I had a puddle of pee at my feet. I was so scared. But I grabbed my gonads and sucked it up and just did it.
But like, believe it or not, man, you ain't gotta be the best singer, man. You just gotta have an ill swag.
True in any business is you got to believe in it. It's Uncle Paul with the food. You know, he didn't just say, here's a hamburger, let's open a restaurant. He tried it and tried it and tried it, and you got to be passionate about it and believe it. When you open your mouth, you got to believe it. Then you'll go right to the note. If you don't believe it, you're not going to get to it, ever. So if you believe, you can achieve.
Well said, Unc.
Looking at Brandon and his confidence and his muscles and his swag, it really reminded me a lot of when I first started producing Mark's records a long time ago. I don't know if he's going to be as successful as Marky Mark and later Mark Wahlberg, but I think this could be a fun project for me to get involved in.
Thank you, Rob.
Word up.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I appreciate it.
Let's work.
Yes, sir.
Work.
All
Let's
right.
do it.
Hey, Paul, it's Greg.
Hey, Greg, I got your burgers ready.
You guys got a drive-thru, right?
No, there's no drive-thru. Pull up, I'll meet you out front. I'm so glad Greg came in for this burger. When I'll actually give him a hot burger, he'll be able to try it, and then he can really judge.
Oh,
Are you kidding me?
no.
How are you?
Good, man. How's it going?
Don't you have a regular car?
Well, I mean, it's faster, and I'm in a hurry. I'm absolutely starving from the race yesterday, so, you know, I lose 7, 8 pounds. I haven't eaten.
Yeah, but it's all water weight, so take that.
Can't wait to try this.
Oh, we wanted to cook it right this time.
Yeah.
You would have had him yesterday.
I know that last caution cost me the win.
Dude, you would have had him.
I mean, top 5. I mean, I finished 4th.
That's great, but still, you were that close.
I know it. They're hard to win.
They
I'm
are
telling
hard
you.
to win.
Thanks for the burgers, man. I
No,
appreciate
it's
it.
all good. It's all good. Dude, let me drive it.
This?
Yeah.
No. I didn't come down here and ask to cook a burger.
Your inside leg up.
My mother's getting in the car.
Do not film this.
That's awesome. You gotta get a picture of that.
I love it. Okay.
Mom, I'm not touching your boob, so.
Yeah, you can touch them. No, that's terrible. Cut that out, please.